Good morning. It's great to be able to lead your assembly this morning. I will admit this still feels a little bit odd, um, despite having been using Zoom for the past who knows how many months. I'm still not quite used to the fact that I'm just talking to a camera, and you guys are going to see this eventually. But I've been asked just to share a Christmas assembly with you this morning, just to share a little bit about why Christmas is so important. And you will not believe how long it took to set this background up. What a year it's been. And I don't know how you're feeling. I don't know whether you're glad that the end of 2020 is finally in sight, whether life has settled down for you and everything's feeling a little bit more normal, or whether, like me, it feels like actually we're in the 24th month of 2020 and it's never going to end. Christmas is rapidly approaching. The Christmas lights are going up and brightening the dark nights, and we may be making plans for Christmas. But what will that look like? So I'm just going to share my screen with you all now. If I can find the right button. Now, Christmas may feel a lot like this picture. It's not coloured in. You can see the outline, you know what it's meant to be, but it just feels a bit empty. It's like the events of this year have drained out any positivity from Christmas. But if this year has taught me anything, it's that there's hope and colour to be found even in the hardest moments. This year, we've seen neighbours help each other out, bringing shopping and help as needed, going getting prescriptions, and just being there for each other. Strangers have gone out of their way through mutual aid groups. People have stepped up and put together food parcels for those who are in need, and the food banks have seen more donations than ever, not just here, but across the country. We've stood on our doorsteps and clapped in thanks for our key workers and our NHS workers. And never before have I spent so much time on my laptop video calling people. And Zoom is my new favourite programme, and it has lots of fun filters to play with. But Christmas is also a time when we remember a baby, Jesus, who was born in a stable, quiet, forgotten, and insignificant. He was born to change the world and to bring hope to those around us. And Christmas is a special time of year, whether you have faith or not, as it's a time when we normally can gather. This year, our gatherings may have to be via Zoom or on the video calling. Our games of charades may take a little longer, and some board games just don't work online. But we can have a hope that comes from remembering our family and our friends wherever they are and however we meet with them. Now, another part of our story is that there were shepherds, and they were watching their sheep, mostly forgotten about outside the city. The shepherds weren't popular people. They were actually right on the edge of society. People didn't really like them. People didn't really include them. Yet they were invited to come and be part of this special baby's birth. They were invited to come and meet this baby Jesus and to be given hope. And whilst you may feel forgotten about and overlooked this Christmas, as things are different, they're not what you'd planned, they're not going the way you wanted them to. You are part of this celebration as well, no matter how you feel. And then we have our magi, our kings, our wise men, whatever we call them, who were, well, late. They took 2 years to arrive to meet this baby boy. yet it can still be part of this celebration. Even if we can't meet on the 25th of December, and remember that Christmas goes on to the 6th of January in the Christian calendar, we can have a celebration when we are finally able to meet, when we can finally gather together and party. And we may have to exchange presents later. We may have to do socially distant present drop-offs. But that moment of being together will not be diminished, even if it's delayed like the Magi were. And as we thought about how this Christmas can be special and make a difference, our picture has gained its colour. Things are going to be different, but we'll make new traditions. And no matter how big or how small your Christmas might be this year, remember that Jesus was welcomed by a range of different people, no matter their background, no matter when they arrived. And that we've seen communities come together this year, and we've all been part of something special, something unique. As we remember this Christmas, that we're all in this together. So I wish you a Merry, Merry Christmas. Take care of yourselves and each other, and hold on to the hope that is around us, no matter how small that may feel. And you may want to keep your eyes out for some treats that the churches have been gathering for you that will be arriving in the next week. So it's been great to join with you this morning and to just share a little bit about what Christmas is and how we can celebrate it. So I'll see you around before we break up for the holidays, and then I look forward to the new year where we could gather back together and see what 2021 has to offer us. Take care.